Gerard, we're going to have a look today at a different topic than what we used to see. Let me put on my different glasses. These are better. Better for this. A different topic than what we're used to see. We're going to have a look at. Let's open it up. Let's share the screen. We're going to have a look at investing in cryptocurrency. Now, why are we doing that? We're doing that because we had a lot of requests. I had a lot of requests about investing in cryptocurrency, but then from a different perspective from the cryptocurrency company, what they need to be looking for, what they need to be organizing, what kind of details they need to have in place, what kind of compliance and risk management they need to have in place to ensure they can work and enter in the cryptocurrency market. If you know more about what they need to do, then you're better in making decisions and figuring out what crypto exchange or to go with or what kind of cryptocurrency to deal in. Let me have a look at what investing in cryptocurrency, stumbling on the word cryptocurrency. Investing in crypto, make it easier on myself. How about investing in crypto? What is it that what areas are organizations that are dealing with investing in crypto? What are they looking at? Well, they're taking care of these areas. They need to manage all these areas that you're seeing on your screen right now. You need to look at market liquidity. You need to look at blockchain interoperability, community engagement, investing in cryptocurrency, that's the topic themselves, asset allocation, sentiment analysis, trend identification, market timing, market volatility, regulatory impact, regulatory compliance, and risk management. These are the areas that you need to be focusing on when you're dealing with investing in cryptocurrency. And you see a lot of regulatory impact, regulatory compliance here, and risk management and governance. Those are the rules and regulations that make sure that crypto is being managed well. As we've seen in the past couple of months, within a year, a lot of crypto exchanges have gone sliding down into a dark abyss of pain and hurt, and which made sure that actually the risk and compliance and all the regulatory compliance around it needed to be stronger and ensure that they're doing the right thing. Basically, that's what it is. So if I look at one of those things, open it up, what's behind this? How does this help you? Let's pick one. Regulatory compliance. That might be a big one. If I open it up, you get to see what kind of questions. Yeah, it's a big one. Regulatory compliance. What kind of questions there are that crypto exchange need to be working with, and that you need to sort of know about what they're dealing with, so you know that they're dealing with the right thing, basically the right crypto exchange, and they're doing the right thing here. So if I zoom around here, let's have a look. If I zoom around here a bit, you get an idea of what's going on here in the cryptocurrency exchange. There's auditing, regulatory compliance, development context, financial institution, comprehensive legal and regulatory compliance policies and programs, and it goes on and on and on. Now, as you can see, there's a lot that you need to cover with regulatory compliance. Same probably with risk management. See, there's a lot going on here that organizations need to take care of. But what's the most important question to ask? And instead of all these questions, you can really dive deep into them. You can do that for every topic. Market timing is a bit less. There's only two questions here. Regulatory impact, there we go. An explosion again. Market volatility, and there's a question here. But what is the most important question? To say the one question to rule them all, like we said from Lord of the Rings. What's the one question to rule them all? This is the one question to rule them all. If you focus on anything, then focus on this one. Focus on this question. Does the management of regulatory compliance and occupational risk have an impact on safety culture? Why is this important? Because it covers a lot. It covers culture, it covers compliance, and it covers impact, the impact that it has on its clients, and it's related to regulatory impact in general. How can you fix these things, basically? What do you need to be looking for in an organization when you're dealing with regulatory compliance in relationship to crypto investing? Have a culture and appetite for risk management strategies. Are they different than anywhere else? What is your culture and appetite for risk management strategies? Do you actually have them ingrained? If I open this up, Then we get to see the senior accommodation specialist needs to take care of that. There's job roles in here, loads of them. And the important idea here is related to culture. So it's a cultural thing in an organization. If risk management strategies are on board, are implemented, and are impacted, that's a cultural thing. Which I can then also, if I go for the cultural thing, open it up. There's more cultural questions. See here? Note any changes in organizational culture. Make sure that you have that in place and build support for the culture, changing the collective impact of it. Now, safety culture, risk, and regulatory compliance. Another one here is have an agile change management approach in place to support the shift in learning culture. So, change management, agile change management. With agile change management, we really mean make sure that you're able to process changes in a regulatory environment in a fast and efficient way, and really don't wait days, weeks, months until you are able to implement a regulation or change in legislation. Regulatory affairs is in charge here, as you can see. Regulatory affairs is in charge of a lot of other things as well. If I double click on it, see, goes down the rabbit hole of everything that regulatory affairs need to do here. Let's unclick that because we're going to the next ball here. We had that one, we had that one, and we just double click this one, so we undouble click it, so we get a bit of a view of what's going on here. Okay, that one's also related to culture. Have a plan of and who will be required for data management, stepping into the project integration strategies, and what is the impact of it. So have a plan. Squad leader customer chats assigned to this one. Interesting because it is related to a culture of regulatory compliance and occupational risk. Does it have an impact on safety culture and the culture of an organization? Which means that there's a lot of external communication with clients. That's why we've got here squad leader customer chat, who does a lot of work. So you could say that's the leader of the help desk, service desk, call center manager, for instance. We here we call it squad leader customer chat. Different title. These titles, by the way, there are real life titles from organizations that are in investing in cryptocurrency. There are in crypto. Squad leader, customer chat. Now, what else do we have? We have those four areas which we've opened up. What else? What else do we see here? It's related to culture, compliance, impact, and it's related to culture and plan here, the activities. If I want to know more about and want to drill down on one area and go specifically into culture, because I find that my culture is slightly weak in this organization or my organization, here I go. There's another question here. Has a risk management, business continuity management culture been established? And again, I can go deeper into here and go like, hey, note any changes in organizational culture? Have a chief data officer and are you investing in it? Have a supplier management program in place with metrics, measuring established, and improve your organization's SLA performance management. SLA stands for service level agreement. So it's the agreement that an IT department or a cloud vendor has with its client. With the cryptocurrency, the organization that's behind the cryptocurrency, for instance. So if I look at a cryptocurrency exchange and what's important and what do I need to take care of, well, we can see it here in one screen basically. Regulatory impact, that's the main thing, the main message we're dealing here. That's the number one because we asked for the number one question here. The number one thing to deal with is regulatory impact. How do we do that? We ask this question in our organization, or you ask this question of the organization that you want to deal with in your cryptocurrency dealings. You got to make sure that they have this. They have, this is the green ones aligned. You have to make sure they have a culture and appetite for risk management strategies. You have to make sure they have an agile change management approach in place to support the shift in learning culture, to support the shift in anything basically. And you have to make sure that they have a plan and find out who will be required for data management, who is required for data management, stepping into the project integration strategies and what kind of impact it has. These are kind of like the job roles that are out there. I've seen you before. I've shown you before. If I give you a quick glance, a quick overview, talking about those job roles, what the job roles are that are related in cryptocurrency organization. You might also have a glance at these and go like, hey, I'm interested in working for or with a crypto organization. Then some of these might come to mind, like make sure that you're doing that you've got those job roles in your organization and those job roles are actually fulfilled. This is a very important one. Regulatory relations manager. Let's open this one up, see what comes up. Oh, that's a busy person. That's a busy role. We got lots to do here. The green balls are the activities that you need to make sure you are doing, and the regulatory relations manager is well the one taking care and taking charge of all that in an organization. So if you are dealing with a crypto organization, you want to make sure that they have all these roles. Manage your risks. Is there someone taking care of that? Poof, manage your risk, taking care of all this, doing all that. And let me quickly go over them and you can have a quick peek of what's in there. Yeah, there. Just pick them up again. Yeah, they are. Third party risk management specialist, intelligence research specialist, operational risk officer, risk management. Yeah, React developer. So you got developers in here as well. Senior software engineer, privacy risk manager, brand creator. Interesting one. Oh, definitely. Marketing is big. Brand creator. Let's have a look. Assess the impact and likelihood of resilience risks. Gravitate towards strategic improvement initiatives. Yeah. Have a good process to set up project management. Help your executives understand and develop risk. And have a strategic plan in place for your organization. Brand creator. Busy person there. Got to do. But there are so many things that you need to take care of when you're dealing with a cryptocurrency exchange, with cryptocurrency in general. If you look at all the activities, these are all the green balls, and the green balls are all the activities that you've seen before. So these are all the things that you need to be doing when you're running a crypto organization, or at least these are some of the things you might want to have a look at when you are investing in crypto and make sure that the organization that you're working with is actually taking care of all these things. And it's a lot of them. And these you can obviously you can click on them and out come the questions and the relationships you see here, the question that you can be asking, and it's related to operations here. But the thing is, how do you connect them all? Well, that's the let me take care of you bit of this presentation. Let me take care of you, let me take care of that. We started out with the most important question about cryptocurrency exchanges. And there was this one. Does the management of regulatory compliance and occupational risk have an impact on safety culture? But if we do the top three out of the literally thousands of questions that are in here, the second one would be how would you qualify the regulatory environment and how does it impact your risk management capabilities? If you want to make a crypto exchange operator cringe his toes, you ask this question and see what the answer is. And if they're a good and there are many good cryptocurrency exchanges out there, way more than the not so many good ones. Then they'll have decent answers for this one. They'll have answers like, okay, we do. Let's have a look. We cut costs smartly and we provide an environment that people actually can work in. We manage the process of creation and maintenance in this free-for-all environment, which is not necessarily a free-for-all because of that. We build support for the culture change, changing the collective impact. And by doing this, we effectively stand out in a cluttered and competitive marketing environment. And we have an open sandbox, and it precisely simulates a full production environment so clients can play around with it without making any mistakes. How would you qualify the regulatory environment and how does it impact your risk management capabilities? Impact, capabilities, environment. The third question, so we had that one already open as well, so we just open it now for argument's sake. And the last question, which part of uh, which part of compliance and regulatory risk management is most likely to be impacted by regulatory technology, RegTech, at your firm? Effectively organize yourself around anti-money laundering, AML, and CFT, RegTech, corruption. Have the time, resource, and expertise to build and sustain quality and compliance, and have appropriate visibility of this workforce. And are you sure the usage is in compliance, that the workforce is actually dealing with compliance and getting all the answers in? Ensure compliance with regulatory compliance requirements for regulatory compliance associated with it. Use your process to monitor supplier service and compliance, so your own suppliers as well. Find more information on Sarbanes-Oxley compliance and other regulatory compliance regulations that you need to take care of. Maximize or optimize your organization's compliance. I can open all these up and we'll see everything that's related to them. There we go. There. If I open them all up, this will give us an excellent roadmap to start out with the cryptocurrency exchange. Like, hey, do we cover all this? Are we making sure that we do all this? Do we have these roles in place? Do we have regulatory senior, regulatory relations manager, squad leader, customer chat? Do we have regulatory labeling and promotional specialist, associate director, regulatory affairs, privacy engineer? Ooh, that'll be a busy person. Let's have a look. There, definitely a busy person, privacy engineer. A lot of tasks here. Do we have a senior accommodation specialist to take care of the accommodated issues? Do we have all the activities in place, all the green balls, and are we definitely focusing on the red on this one, the regulatory impact and all the associated issues in environment, in culture, in the impact it has on our capabilities, in compliance, in RegTag, in what else do we have, in service and the information that we're providing. This is definitely a blueprint for a currency exchange that's doing the right thing. This is definitely a blueprint for a currency exchange that you can use. If you want this, just let me know. I can export it here as an SVG, which I'll be doing now. Export as an SVG, downloads, done, replace. And an SVG, as you know, send me an email or DM me if you want this. I'll send you the SVG. You can zoom into it and you can read everything that's on your screen. It's a vector image, basically, pretty straightforward. So you can zoom into this and you can just have a look around. You can't click on it. That's the full database that's behind it. If you want to know more about this, DM me, contact me. I'm everywhere online, easy to find. And we'll take it from there. Now, before I'm leaving you, I just want to say just want to end with one thing, and that's the whole enchilada related to investing in cryptocurrency. And loading. Boom, there it is. And what it's building now is the complete database, the knowledge database that we have in here of everything that's related to cryptocurrencies and investing in cryptocurrencies. The red balls and the yellow balls are the main keywords. The green balls are all the activities that you need to be doing. The blue balls are the questions that you need to be asking in your organization or of an organization that you want to deal with to make sure they're doing the right things in cryptocurrencies. And the light blue greenish balls, they're the related areas that we started out with that you need to be covering when you're dealing with cryptocurrency. So with that, I hope it gives you a great insight in what actually you need to be looking for when dealing with a decent cryptocurrency exchange, or when you're running a cryptocurrency exchange, basically. Have a look at all these issues, make sure that you're doing the right thing. And if you want any more information or any more details, let me know. I'll be right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.